And the question is that still meditation? The definition of meditation is when you know what you're doing when you're doing it. Done. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah. And then, there's all kinds of meditation. There's, what's called analytic meditation, where you bring a concept, like a contemplation object in, like a verse or a concept, But just basically when you know what you're doing when you're doing it. That totally counts. Thank you. Okay. All right, y'all. On the subject of meditation, let's play with that a little bit. So maybe this next sit, I'll do a guided bit. And, the guided bit, and this is something you do. Like, when I say these words, this isn't like I don't have special mojo. Like, it's, you could find it online, or I've got one, a simple, like 5-point or 6-point meditation to kind of gather. And then you can feel it. When the body settles in it, and sometimes it comes fast and sometimes it comes slow. And maybe the body won't settle, and then the body in agitation could be your object, for instance. That's, again, the great thing about meditation, the great thing about mindful awareness is there is no object that is unacceptable. Everything is welcome here, so whatever is arising. But optimally speaking, if you can settle, you settle. And then in a very gentle way, you can kind of choose the breath. And then I want to, we'll go from there, and I'll just offer some prompts, and you can, again, it's just a sound in the room. You can follow your own thing. But I want to invite you to kind of have that in mind, those 3 axes. There's a lot of effort over here and very little effort over there. That's the x-axis, and that's totally fine. There's nothing inherently good or bad about anywhere on that line. And from day to day, from minute to minute, from second to second, you'll find yourself somewhere on that line. And then the y-axis of great diligence, and the second the mind wanders, of course, in a gentle and kind way, bring it back. And then at the other end of that spectrum, whatever arises in awareness is the object. Because in the final analysis, what is the object of meditation? I'm going to wait. What is the true final object of meditation? What is the meditation object in the end? Awareness. And there's nothing special about the breath except it's there. And the breath is something that you can control a little bit, but it's kind of working on its own. And you watch the breath, 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 and you watch the breath. And it gets softer and softer and softer. And over time, you'll notice, I'm actually watching awareness with awareness. Anyway. And then, of course, the z-axis of I'm just going to notice the breath in the nose, or the breath in the chest, or the breath in the belly. Or, gosh, the mind is kind of jumpy. I'm going to blow out a bit. I'm going to pan. Is that pan out? Is that pan out? I'm going to pan out and feel the whole body. Or I'm going to pan out and hear the sounds in the room while I breathe. Or alternately, I'm going to zoom in a bit. This feels nice and settled. I'm going to see if I can really gather. Okay. Thanks for tolerating me geeking out for a second. Finding that comfortable way for your body to be, allowing the skeleton, your precious bones, to do the heavy lifting. finding that meeting point between energy and relaxation that allows you to be upright and stable, allows your chest and diaphragm to expand optimally so you get that nice, gentle, deep breath, whatever the body needs to do. And if you are drowsy, feel free to leave your eyes open. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it can be very helpful if the mind is very drifty and drowsy to just open the eyes. And in a soft, unfocused way. And as always, we sit with nowhere else to go. Hearing the bell fall from sound to silence, with nothing else to do. Softer and softer. No one else to be. Let it unravel and pass away. Noticing the sense of touch, the stability and contact and pressure in the body. Feet, sit bones, and buttocks. And our friend the helicopter coming back for another round. The gentle pressure of your hands in your lap. And the sounds in the ears, light and shadow upon the eyes or eyelids, smells in the nose and tastes in the mouth. And all the while, the breath flows in and flows out, with no need to control or manage. I invite you to, in a very gentle and soft way, notice the breath. It flows in and flows out. I invite you to notice all the sensations that you can of the breath. From the top lip and the tip of the nose, all the way down to the diaphragm and the abdominal cavity. And just allow the sensations of the breath to arise and present themselves in a soft and gentle way. No need to lock in or grab hold of or squeeze down. And then with as light a touch as you can manage, notice, hold, meet each in-breath and out-breath wherever it presents most clearly in your body. And if your attention wavers, that's natural. Luckily for us, there's always another breath coming. I invite you to take the next 3 minutes, and I'm going to be quiet. I just invite you to follow this beautiful, precious breathing. Now, I invite you to notice, what is attention like right now? Is it a little bit jumpy? Then see if you can expand the aperture. See if you can broaden and expand from the breath in the nose to the breath in the body to the whole body. Remembering the instruction in the Anapanasati Sutta where the Buddha says, breathing in, I feel my whole body. Breathing out, I feel my whole body. And in this last moment or two of this period, if you are gathering your attention, I invite you to let it go. Like a cloud dissolving. And just rest. Softer and lighter.